Hi, you're watching this video because you are on my mailing list, and I want to say thank you for that. Thank you for being part of my community. You know, we're at the very beginning of a new year, coming off 2 years that have been very strange and challenging for all of us. And I, like you, have been, thinking about where I've come from, where I am right now, and where I want to go. And in that process, I am reaching out to you today because I want to let you know that I want to serve you better this year. And what do I mean by serve you better? Well, I want to deliver better content in these messages that I send out from time to time from my website and from my practice and my life here in Paris, France. I've been in Paris for 2 years, and over that 2 years, I've been learning a lot of new things because this is a radically different environment from the one I left in Grand Rapids, Michigan 2 years ago. And the person that's standing before you in this video, frankly, is not the same man that left from the Grand Rapids airport in December in 2019. I'm just not the same person because of the things I've gone through. And you may be somebody who owns one of my artworks, and if you are, thank you. You might be somebody who's been wanting to purchase an artwork and maybe you just haven't had the money in your account to do that, or the right piece hasn't come along for you to do that. So that's fine. I'm just really glad that you're here because you're part of my community, and that's a big deal to me because as I get older, I realize that I can't exist without a community of people around me that are interested and care. You know, if you think about it, our body is, in a sense, a community, right? It's a gigantic community of cells all working together that make organs, our mind that gives us consciousness. And whether that's working well or not, we're going to know pretty soon, because if it's not working well, we're going to feel poorly, right? And maybe we'll go to the doctor, or we'll change some behavior so that this community that makes up our body is functioning better. Well, what I'm really taking a deep dive look into is, what is this community that is around me right now? And who are those people? I want to know more about who you are. Why do I want to know? Because I want to know how I can serve you better as an artist. I really, I'm serious about that, because for me, my work doesn't really have meaning just for me alone. It's not until it actually really connects with somebody that there's some vitality sparked. And so then the question becomes is, how do I connect this artwork with you in a way that's meaningful for you? So one of the things I'm going to be doing this year is I'm going to be sending out a regular newsletter. Frankly, I don't really like the word newsletter because it does not chime bells in me that are pleasant. Oftentimes, when I get a newsletter from somebody, I don't even open it up because it's either them kind of bragging about their life or telling me about a trip I'm not necessarily interested in, or, the lives of their children, whatever. And I don't mean to be critical, but it's just, I want to create something. Okay, so I'll just say there are email that I get, newsletters, regular newsletters that I'm excited to open up. I open up right away, and if I don't have the time to read it then, I earmark it for later. I want to be that kind of email in your inbox, okay? So I would love to hear from you what you're interested in. So that's why there are some survey questions in this message that you've received today. And survey, again, not one of those words I'm particularly fond of, but this is, think of it as this. It's like, I want to know you better. I want to know you better so that I can take care of you better, so that I know who you are and what you're interested in. Because generally, if you're here and you're interested in my artwork, we have, you know, our lives are running on some sort of certain parallel, and we have things in common. And I would really love to be enriched by knowing what you're thinking, and at the same time sharing with you what I'm learning to enrich your life. So that's the community piece of us coming together. So that's the desire I have in connecting with you today. So thank you so much for your attention, and I look forward to hearing back from you, your responses, so I can get to know you better. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.